Good morning, Bookstahuda. Hello. I'm vlogging at work. I kinda dressed up today. I'm trying to be a little more dress for the job you want, I guess. I mean, this is Pitch Wars week. Or it's a week until Pitch Wars happens. One second. So, I have a spread in my bullet journal that I'm currently making, called Pitch Wars Submission Time. So I'm trying to keep myself on track with this week coming up so that I actually submit, because I'm feeling myself getting close to chickening out. I've never submitted any fiction of mine before. I wrote a poem that got published in my university literary journal, but I mean, that was one poem, and it had been vetted through creative writing class, so I knew it was good. Today's goals are to read successful query letters, and before that I am reading query advice that I printed off, and now I'm taking notes, which makes me feel like a student. So this is what my note-taking kind of looks like. I wrote my first draft of my query and sent it off to my friends. My friend Cherish of the Molly News, and my friend Drew, who's been writing with us, and my brother, and my friend Brittany, who's actually read like half of the book. Cherish has read the entire book, not this current draft, but the previous draft. My book is called The Value of Memory, just so you know. I wasn't planning on vlogging today, but here we are, and maybe it will get me to do things. It'll keep me on task with what I have to do. I can feel myself chickening out because I'm terrified of not being picked, and even more terrified of being picked, because that means that I have to take criticism, I have to revise my writing, I have to let someone else read the thing. But I repeat listened to Ariel Bassett's podcast episode about calling yourself an artist this morning, and I'll finish up that listen on the way home, because I don't call myself a writer all that often, because it's such a, and I think until I have been published, if I ever am published, I'm gonna not feel legit in doing that. So right now, let us do what Ariel says. Call yourself what you want to be. So not very pretty lettering. I could have with my Tombow, but there's a thumbnail for you. So I am an author and a novelist and a writer, first of all. I think calling myself a writer is not difficult, because I have 2 degrees that say I'm a writer, that say I have qualifications to write, and I've literally taught other people how to write for 3 years, so that isn't that difficult for me, because I am very comfortable writing nonfiction. I'm comfortable writing research papers, I'm comfortable writing argumentative papers. I am not so comfortable writing fiction, although I've always wanted to do it. It's what I've always wanted to do. I cannot really remember a time when I didn't want to be an author, and this year I turned 30, which was there was this kind of bell that went off, along with me dealing with my anxiety and everything, that I'm 30 and I still haven't written a book I'm proud of. Because I've written a few crappy books, they're never seeing the light of day, no. But I think I always kind of dreamed that being an author, a published author, would just happen to me. No. So this year has been about doing the work, writing the book, and now the book is written. It's 2 solid drafts are done. I have a 3rd draft of revisions ready to go once I've submitted this. Pitch Wars is supposed to be, the novel is already supposed to be as good as you can make it, but I just didn't have the time this year to get it that good, but I don't want to use that as an excuse to not at least try, because I know myself, and I will take any excuse to get out of doing what I should do for myself. So I'm gonna get back to this. I just wanted to make myself accountable and film something, because it's been a really long time since I've done that. Have a video coming up with Ike, may already be up. We went book shopping and did a haul in my car again, which is really fun. Okay, so I'm going to stop filming and get back to editing my query.